Hi, hello. Okay. So we'll warm up first, but what songs were you hoping to focus on today? Or song?
I wanted to solidify like the lower parts on the English first.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. That helps me plan the warm up a little bit too. So that makes me feel like you've been practicing it and discovered that it was hard. How's that going?
It's I'm trying to access like my mix, like you said, but I don't know. It's just not letting me because it's so low, and I was like so used to like singing in the higher register and like head voice that going down there is just like not. It's not easy.
It is. That's true. That's true. Okay. All right. Well, let's start warming up then. Remind your body it exists. Woof. And don't forget to breathe as you move. Notice how that particular stretch feels even more stretchy when you breathe into it. You don't have to do exactly the same things I'm doing. Just listen to what your body tells you need. I'm mostly for inspiration and also because my body is telling me things that I need. But Alright. Do a little bit of knock on heaven's door for me. So, got it. Have we done this before?
Yes.
Alright, so let's move some stuff out of the way so you have room to swing your arms. Okay. And then bend your knees. We don't want to pop them out of place. The spine is, and the neck is a part of the spine. That's nice in there. We're going to slowly twist and let your arms go. Good, yeah, you should be whacking yourself a little bit. And breathe as you move. Get a little faster. And then slow down. Find your center. You don't have to go there immediately, but make your way that way. And notice how your feet feel a little bit heavier.
Yeah.
Because they're holding up more of you, which is good because imagine your arms, your shoulders doing the work of your feet. Nah, let the feet do the work.
Yeah.
Release. Connect with the ground. All right. We're going to start low. All right. Let's do this one first. My mom made me mad, and all on one pitch. Just kind of speak it, okay?
My mom made me mad.
Very legato squishy.
My mom made me mad. My mom made me mad. My mom made me mad.
Good. Yeah.
My mom made me mad. My mom made me mad.
Good. I'm going to have you up your eye level to looking slightly above the horizon. Beautiful. Going back up.
My mom made me mad. 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 My mom made me mad.
And then we're reaching the part where it's going to want to switch over, and that's fine. Eventually you can play with extending it and playing with when you switch over. But for today, mostly I just want to practice accessing it. Okay. So, that said, we're going to do a little this one. Octave. So we go O on the bottom note. And use your speaking voice. Oh. Say that for me.
Oh.
Now find it around this pitch.
Oh.
And then we're going to go oh. Oh. And you're going to go back to that sound down there. Okay. Even after you've done the head up here. Ready, go.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, and it's going to feel a little
yodely.
That's okay. We're practicing just going back to it and finding it after head voice.
Oh, ooh, oh. Oh, ooh, oh.
Good. See if you can find your steady head.
Oh, ooh, oh. Oh, ooh, oh. Oh, ooh, oh.
Good. So you can keep the air string going even as you switch. That's the tricky part. We're going to add to it. Yeah, let me go back down again. Make it a little easier on you.
Oh, ooh, oh.
Good. Keep going.
Oh, ooh, oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, 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 oh.
One more.
Oh,
Yeah. I know it feels really clunky,
yeah.
but it's really worth working out those sides of the voice.
Yeah.
Because it's like different muscles getting that little workout. Mhm.
Yeah.
So, something else that I have learned once from a woman named Mary Jane is she said she would always warm up. Low, 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 high, 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 low, 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 high, 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 and really work as like a rubber band stretch for the chords.
Yeah.
I kind of want to play with that. So we've been doing a lot of low stuff. I'm going to do one more low, and then we're going to jump really high, but not singing high, lip trill high.
Okay.
And then we're going to jump back and forth twice.
Okay.
And then we'll do some middle voice stuff.
Mhm.
There's our plan. Ready?
Yes.
Let's start here. You're just going to go all the way down. Ah.
Okay.
And feel free to access with chest voice as you make your way down. You may not start in it if we're starting on an E. Ready? Yeah, good transition. Minor on you. One more. And that's okay to go that far. You may not perform that note, and that's fine too. But jumping up here. Lip trills. Make sure that this is still very calm. Okay. Good. Find ways to make it easier as you go. Move your ribs. One more. Good. And this is a good way to practice accessing the whistle tones and stuff. That was a C sharp.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. All right, jumping back down.
Oh, Oz?
Yeah.
Yes.
One more. Woo! All right, jump back up. Very calm, very stable. Last one. Yeah, actually, one more. I threw that one out too. Okay, good work. All right.
Thank you.
See how that... It's a good way to exercise the voice.
Yeah.
Now, we're going to come back to singing. Let's do some vowels in the middle voice. Oh, let's see. This is my favorite one right now, but I need to switch over and be more... But let's do this for now, and I'll go read my books and imagine some other ideas. E, A, A, O, U. Say the vowels for me.
E, 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 A, A, O, O, U.
Good. Now pretend like they're all one big mush and very legato.
E, E, A, O, U.
Good. Which parts of the mouth change vowels? Which, like, if you're thinking cheeks, nose,
yes.
which part of the face, sorry, changes vowels?
Is it the tongue?
The tongue's a big one. You're right, you're right. listen for one more. Between an O and an O, what's something else? Oh, that changes. The lips. The tongue and the lips, I think, are the biggest parts of vowel changing.
Yeah.
So, if you notice other things moving around, maybe you don't need them.
Okay.
Maybe it's just the tongue. Maybe it's just the lips. Maybe it's a little bit of both of those. And let's try that around here. Ready, go. Good. Good. Find ways to make it even simpler. Good. Now, see if you can take out the H in the middle and continue the vowel. Kind of like a little ghost. Ready. Better. We'll do a few more. Keep going. Last one. And then siren all the way down for me. Good. Now, I'm actually have you siren and switch into chest voice now. So,
Okay.
try it. That's a tricky one. Do that one more time. Yeah. Get yourself switch over. That's fine.
Yeah.
Sopranos need some chest too. All right. All right. Before we move on real fast, I want to address something with the posture.
Yeah.
What do you think I'm gonna say?
It's my shoulders and like ears aligning.
Oh yeah, ears over shoulders. Yeah. So the head's come forward a little bit, and the looking up helped with that too. But you're exactly right. See, you're so smart. Okay. So I don't expect ears to be over the shoulders all the time, but I expect you to, when you notice it, to change it.
Yes.
Okay? Let's just get into this song right here. Excuse me. 1, 2, 3.
Oh nope.
That's true, it is an eighth note.
Yes.
There is a point where it is a quarter note. You are correct, but not this time.
This one.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, he was a lord of mighty great, and she was a lass from the low country. But she loved this lordship so tenderly.
3, 4.
Oh,
Same note there.
sing sorrow. Now she sleeps in the valley where the wildflowers knocked, and no one knows she loved him but herself and God.
That's fine. Yeah. So the reason it cracks is kind of like you're finding your tightrope and your balance, and you popped over a little bit on your balance, but that's okay. You have to. Have you ever walked on a balance beam?
Yes.
You gotta do it a few times before you actually find your balance.
Yeah.
That's all that's happening. Okay. It does that again later, so we're just gonna keep going.
All right.
Because that will keep working on the same thing. So God, 1, 2, 3, 4.
One morn when the sun was on the
Adjust.
mead, he passed by her door on a milk-white steed.
Adjust.
She smiled and she spoke, but he paid no heed. Oh, sorrow, sing sorrow. Now she sleeps in the valley where the wildflowers was trying to like, don't breathe in the middle of wildflowers, don't breathe in the middle of wildflowers, and I breathe! No.
Alright. For the most part, I was happy with where the phrases were. But I'll give you another shot at that one.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you.
Start at O sorrow. And is the very first O sorrow 2 notes or 1 note?
Sorry, what, at the front? Or the...
In each time it comes back,
Oh.
we sing it twice.
Yeah.
It's just one.
It's
It's just one. The second one has 2 notes,
Yes.
but not the first one. Okay. So start right there. 1, 2, adjust.
Oh, sorrow, sing sorrow.
Adjust.
Now she sleeps in the valley where the wildflowers not, and no one knows she loved him but herself and God.
Yeah, that's the tricky part. Alright, good job adjusting sorrow. I want to ask you a quick question before we come back and work on stuff. But how did it feel adjusting when you noticed your position? How did that go?
I normally have very, very bad posture. I've been told very many times. So like it feels like I'm like chest to the sky, you know?
It
like
feels very
levitating.
Yeah, and you're right. We don't want to be like arching our back so
Yeah.
much that it's uncomfortable. But I bet it does feel different.
Yeah, it feels very different because like this seems normal to me. It shouldn't be. It should be like.
Who cares about shoulds and shouldn'ts? When it comes to singing, I don't want you to think I have to be here and sing from here. I want you to think, oh, that's not, I'm going to adjust and come back to this place and come back to it and come back to it over and over again. Because that implies motion and not getting stuck.
Yeah.
And that way, if you find yourself here, you don't get stuck here either. You have a way to be, I have a way to get out of this.
Yeah.
Okay? And that's much more useful than just being like, I will be here or I forgot about it completely.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the path forward. And then the more you get used to practicing adjusting, the more often it'll happen. You have to do it intentionally in the very beginning, though. Okay?
Yeah.
So when you're practicing, set your music up where you can see it while you're in the adjusted position, which this is pretty good.
Yeah.
And when you breathe, that's a good opportunity to be like, oh, should I adjust? I breathe. Oh, I should adjust.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a really good place to think of that. Okay, and then I'll yell it out at you every now and again, just as a little reminder.
Thank you.
All right, so that said, let's come back to this section right here. Let's plan when we want to go to chest voice and when we want to sing head voice. If we have a plan, that helps a little bit. So, we have E, F sharp, D, D, C sharp, B, C sharp, B, B. Now this is right on the cusp. Literally right on the balancing point. So, it's very tricky to go back to the C sharp after you've done the B, which is tricky. But, I think the goal would be to switch around the C sharp. Okay. Loved him, but herself and God.
Okay.
Okay. So I think that's a good goal.
Okay.
And the hardest part is that you have to go back up to the C sharp.
Yeah.
After the B. Okay. And okay.
That's
So
where most of my voice cracks out.
and there's a reason for it because the voice is hard. Singing's hard. It's not
Very
just
much.
cracking because it feels like it. All right, and no one. Right here, try your plan, head to chest. And if it feels as clunky as the warm-up did earlier, for right now, that's okay.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
And no one who she loves. Sorry, I got in my head. I said the wrong word.
No worries. Look. Round 2. 2. Ready. Go.
And no one knows she loved him but herself and God.
Okay. Good. The self felt switchy, and I could hear the sound all the way through. Now, let's make it a little easier. Could you speak the word God?
God.
Now, lengthen it out a bit. God.
God.
There's your God. Self and God.
Gotcha.
Okay. Try that one more time. And no one?
Do you want me to speak God at the end, or?
Actually, you know what? You're right. Let's stair-step this. So, speak the whole phrase first.
Okay.
And then we'll sing the whole phrase with that kind of in mind.
Okay.
So, speaking the whole thing, very legato. And no one. Ready, go.
And no one knows she loved him but herself and God.
Yeah, so you feel how you kind of trail off at the end there?
Yeah.
Let's engage the ribs here a little bit.
Yes.
While you speak. So practice it while you speak so you can do it while you sing. What you're going to do, you're going to expand whenever you breathe, and you're going to leave them expanded. Keep them expanding as you speak. Okay? It doesn't have to be the biggest breath in the world. Just think that motion. Expand and stay expanded. Ready? Speaking. 2, breathe.
And no one knows she loved him but herself and God.
Keep it expanded. Work it. Feel that work?
Yeah.
That's the work you're going to do while you're singing.
So keep going.
It's a workout. It is. That's where the stamina of singing comes from. Okay. With singing, same thing with the ribs. Make an adjustment. 2, breathe.
Oh, sorry. I was like gonna burp and then didn't burp. Sorry. Yes.
I'm glad we can stop that. 2, ready.
And no one knows she loved him but herself and God.
Good.
Whoa.
Yeah. So when you're practicing, if you're struggling making that, speak it through. Find the ribs. Find that not collapsing position.
Yes.
Okay. And speak it through and try not to at the end. Go all the way to the end.
Yes.
Okay. There's nothing wrong with a little vocal fry here and now, but that's not the place. All right. Would you like to speak it one more time? Do you want to try singing it?
I want to try singing.
Okay, let's do it. Here's your note. All right. Work out those ribs. 2, ready.
And no one knows she loved him but herself and God.
Okay, feel the work?
Yes.
Okay,
I was
that's
like,
the
make
bass
sure
one.
it's still there.
Okay, those notes are sounding very, what's the word?
It is
They're
very
sounding.
uncomfortable. It's like, because I think I'm switching earlier. I don't know. It feels like I'm switching earlier.
If you do switch a little earlier, it's not the end of the world.
Okay.
But let's see what is actually happening.
Okay.
So you can plan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Uno mas. 1, 2, 3.
And no one knows she loved him but herself and God.
Woo! Okay.
I don't know what that was. Sorry.
That one, I believe you actually switched at the C sharp.
Yay!
Yeah.
I was like, oh, it didn't switch there. But yay. I'm very happy. I felt very forte, and I don't know how to do that piano.
So. Alright, let's think about it.
Oh no.
Can you say for me, God in your best Shakespeare voice?
God.
Now, same space. Have a little choir. Alright, same space. But a little gentler. So it's not a whisper. Make sure those chords are still closing. God.
God.
Get that air spinning. God.
God.
Okay. So, it's a little calm.
Yeah.
That's very beautiful brass choir.
Yeah, I was thinking, I was like, oh, they're doing like little ding ding ding. It's pretty.
It's pretty. Very loud, but they're very pretty.
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to jump back. I want you to get a chance to get into this. And remember, dynamics are relative. It's I don't want you to feel like you're whispering on the pianos. Think of piano that you're singing in Bortman Hall. Does that make sense?
Oh, okay.
So not a this room piano, a Bortman Hall piano.
Okay.
Okay.
What if my forte in this room is the piano
Fine with me.
Okay.
Blast me away. It's fine. Alright. Don't hurt me. Alright, last verse. If you be a lass from the low country. Alright. Adjust. 1, 2, 3, 4.
If you be a lass from the low country,
Adjust.
don't love of no lord of high degree.
Again.
They hate God heart for sympathy. Oh sorrow,
Jump.
sing sorrow.
Adjust.
Now she sleeps in the valley where the wildflowers grow.
Ribs.
And no one knows she loved him but herself and God.
Alright. Fan yourself. You've been working hard. Alright.
I felt my voice kind of going there at the end. I was like, no! Abs.
Yes. So, how much have we talked about the function of the lungs? We haven't taken lessons very long yet.
Not very.
Let's have a moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what do you know about how the lungs work first? Just tell me what you know. Where are they? Okay. Where else are they? That is your diaphragm underneath. Yes. Your lungs are 3D. You're a 3D person.
Oh!
They're
in
all
the
around.
back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're a 3D person.
Yes.
We always think of lungs here, but it goes through us.
Okay.
They're on our sides, our back, as well as our front. Okay, and you're right. The diaphragm is underneath the lungs, kind of like a dome. Okay. And then, can the lungs move themselves?
No.
No. That's why the diaphragm is there.
Okay.
The diaphragm is a muscle.
Yeah.
He contracts, and he's attached to the lungs, so the lungs are pulled down with him.
All right.
And whenever that happens, guess what happens?
Expand.
They expand because there's more space, and the air will fill the space naturally like a vacuum.
Huh.
So, just leave your mouth open, blow out all your air, and make some space. It fills up. You don't have to do that much work.
I did feel my back that time.
Hey!
My teachers always tell me, like, oh, like, breathe from your back. And I'm like, I don't know how to do that. That's how I actually felt. I was like, whoa! That's still cool. Okay. Oh my gosh, now I know how it feels.
Keep that one in the noggin.
Yeah, oh my gosh! Okay, that's so cool.
Good. Keep that one. We'll mention it again.
Yes.
That'll come back. Okay, so that's how the lungs expand.
Yeah.
So we have that downward motion. I always like to point out the diaphragm does not go out that way. Our bellies, that's not the direction the diaphragm goes. The diaphragm goes down.
Yeah.
And then our ribs expand all around. Okay?
Yeah.
You feel it mostly in the back because this is where most of the muscle is. This is much squishier up here.
Yeah.
And so, when we're feeling the muscle, it's easier to feel in the back. That's why your teacher says that all the time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. With that in mind, let's go back to the beginning.
Yes.
And we're going to add that thought to it.
Whoa.
Okay? Remember, use the vacuum. You don't have to work extra hard to suck in the air. Use that to your advantage. Release, stretch. Down, out. Okay? And if that means you need to take a longer breath than usual, I do not mind.
Yeah.
Because we're experimenting. So, for right now, and only right now, it's okay to come in a little late. Because you're thinking about that.
Yeah.
Alright. So loud.
Yeah, I was like jamming out.
Are they in the hallway? 1 second. I'm gonna have a teacher moment. Hold it over for me.
Yeah.
Alright, bye. Okay, they're done. Alright. Alright, back at it.
Successful teacher moment. Yay.
Okay. From the beginning. Remind me what you're thinking about this time?
My ribs in my back expanding my lungs.
They can. They do.
Yes.
Good. Alright. I'll give you a little bit of an intro.
Oh, sorry. I was like trying to find where you. Oh my
You're-
gosh. I was
it's
like,
no
oh,
problem.
I didn't count.
That's
Okay.
just what it sounds like. I sometimes play that and then I'll check in back with you.
Alright. Thank you.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, he was a lord of high degree.
Adjust.
And he was alas from the low country.
Again.
But she loved his lordship so tenderly.
Again.
Oh, sorrow, sing sorrow. Now she sleeps in the valley where the wildflowers know.
Rich.
And no one knows she loved him but herself
Ribs.
and God. One noon when the sun was on the mead,
Adjust.
he passed by her door on a milk-white steed.
Adjust.
She smiled when she spoke, but he paid no heed. Oh, sorrow, sing sorrow. Now she sleeps in the valley where the wildflowers nod. And no one knows she loved him but herself and God.
We'll keep coming back.
If you be alas from the low country, don't love of no lord of high degree.
Adjust.
They ain't got a heart for sympathy. Oh, sorrow,
Adjust.
sing sorrow. Now she sleeps in the valley where the wildflowers nod. And no one knows she loved him but herself and God.
Alright, we'll come back to that note. How did that feel throughout the whole thing, though, with using the back?
So, okay. I was struggling. Well, like in the beginning,
Okay.
it was like pretty easy to do it, right?
Mhm.
But I felt like I was like,
Well, if you're
Like,
taking
go
a
to the
run,
yeah,
when are you more tired?
yeah,
Yeah.
I felt like I was like running more. So I was like, oh my gosh, I'm getting tired.
Yes, and that is absolutely normal.
Yeah.
And that's why we sing and practice regularly, because we build up the stamina, just like whenever you do workouts and etc. Not that I do workouts, but
So me either. I sit in Bruceteria and Bruce and just sleep.
I'm glad you get at least some rest. I do want to say, where am I going to go? If you're sore from all that work that you just did, that's fine. Like, whenever I found this muscle for the first time and I used it, I literally woke up as if I had worked out the next day and I was sore. And so that means good things are happening. And guess what? That didn't happen very often after that, because then I worked it out and it got stronger.
That's good.
Okay? So,
Wow. Yeah.
that for me right now, that's my goal for you, is to start to build up that kind of stamina, that kind of thinking.
Yeah.
Thinking adjusting, thinking that breathing with the release stretch, feeling it in the back, that kind of stuff is my first goal. And then we'll do some more adjustings and all the stuff that we do, thinking about vowel shapes and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But I'd like to focus on one thing at a time.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, really quick jump back to God.
Okay.
Okay. I know you feel uncomfortable on it.
Yeah.
A little bit. So, I'm really proud of you for being able to switch. Like, we just practiced that today. Thanks. Okay, so that's some good stuff. So when you're singing God, can you imagine from right now, so you have this space that you have this little stream of air coming out. It's going to be really tempting to kind of close that air off.
Yeah.
But we want it to stay open. It doesn't need to necessarily have to get bigger, but if you think about it as getting slightly bigger, it'll help you keep from the closing it.
Yeah, okay.
So God, I want you to think about that space. It just keeps going, keeps going, keeps going, keeps going, keep going.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to have you imagine yourself walking backwards on a sidewalk. I'm stealing this from Dr. Moore.
Sidewalk?
Mm-hmm. So imagine you're outside, you're on a sidewalk, and you're going to be walking backwards. No. Careful to not the trash can.
Yes.
If you actually want to walk backwards to visualize it, that's fine with me. If you just want to think it, that's also fine. See what works best for you. Those are the notes. 1, 2, 3, 4.
And no one knows she loved him but herself and God.
Good.
The fan.
That's fine. Here, let's start up here.
Oh.
Move the stand over. We have room. Let's use it.
Oh, please don't fall, iPad.
All right. Let's see. You might adjust it so it's flat. Your shoulder doesn't whack it.
Yes.
There we go. Same place. Now, careful not to think step. We want it like you're floating.
Oh, okay.
Back.
All right.
Or you're just sliding, gliding back. Because then you'll hear God. All right.
Yeah.
Same thing.
All right.
2, ready.
And no one knows she loved him but herself and God.
All right, come back up here. Good. Add the slow, quiet breath right before you start.
Slow, quiet.
So that release, stretch. Let it be nice and slow. But notice that it's not a loud breath. It's a very quiet breath. Do that breath again one more time and listen to it. Do that one more time so you just get a release.
Oh, wait, sorry. Am I breathing in or out?
You're breathing in.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Okay. Ready? And release. Let the vacuum in. Good. See if you can make it even a little bit more quieter. So look at me. That's all you need. Yeah? Okay. So we're going to take a slow, quiet breath right before you go. And then...
Alright. Do you want me to make that breath right here or here?
Porque no los dos?
Oh, okay. Yeah. I just was wondering if you wanted me to make that one phrase. I'm like, I can't do that.
No, I don't expect you to. Yourself, another breath. The second one might be a bit of a shorter breath, but it's still that quiet feeling. So this one is your practice for the shorter one that's coming.
Okay. All right.
1, 2, release.
And no one knows she loved him but herself and God.
I like that.
Yay.
Yeah, that felt a much more stable. What did you think?
Yeah. It was like, oh, this is like, guys, I'm not like trying to force it out or just like,
We don't want
chest
forcing.
voice, be in chest voice, be in chest voice. That just like kind of happened.
Yeah!
You know? So yay.
That's the dream. We want it to feel easy. Not that it is easy. We want it to feel easy.
Yeah.
Okay. 11:46. Let me grab a drink of water first.
I should start bringing my water. I lost my water bottle within like the first week of school.
That sounds about
and
right.
I haven't found an alternative. So I need to bring water bottles.
I do recommend it.
Yeah.
I do. We've looked at Heimkehr already. Which of these other songs have we already looked at?
We looked at well, actually, we looked at the IPA for all of them.
But this is our first time doing the song. Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I was going to see if we already knew another song. I wanted you to practice the rest in a different song and see what it felt like. which, let's try it in La Maja Dolorosa.
Okay.
Yeah. See what that feels like in a different atmosphere. Okay. We'll take it, what is this? Andantino con dolore. What is that? Walking tempo-ish with sweetness?
I don't know.
I think that's what it is. Oh, we can look it up later, but
Okay.
alright, think about where your ears are. Think about your quiet release, stretch breath. 1, 2, 3, breathe. You're good. We haven't done this before. We're just gonna do this on this phrase. 1. All right. Make adjustments. Change something this time. 1, 2, 3. Breathe. Good. Now, take that breath. I'm just gonna give you the notes. You plan your breath, and when you come in all by yourself, I'm not gonna count off.
Okay.
Okay. Good. I'm gonna challenge you to take even longer. So instead of an eighth note breath, go. I want you to think. Go. Quarter note breath.
Okay.
Approximately quarter note. Everything's a little different, but good. Lead it yourself in. Good. Let's do this again, and I'll play with you this time. Make sure you stay on the E all the way through the day.
Oh, got it.
That's the only thing. Ready? I'll count off this time, and now plan your bit longer breath, a bit longer than an eighth note,
Okay.
into the rhythm.
Okay.
Okay? Ears above your shoulders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe again. We haven't done that yet. You're fine. All right, how'd that feel?
It felt nice. It felt like split. Like at the beginning, it was like, oh no, I'm reaching. But then, like, I kind of got used to it more. Like the more breath I took, like the more time I took to actually breathe.
Yeah, the more support. This is what we mean by support. The more you've got that underneath you, the easier it is for this just to stay easy up here. Okay? Because remember, energy has to come from somewhere, and if we don't do the energy with our breath expansion down here, guess who has to make up for it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when you get tongue and jaw tension and all that stuff going on up here. So this is the first step, is learning how to take those breaths to have your support underneath you, and then we'll play with adjusting shapes and stuff up here.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Do you have a class at 12?
No.
Okay, then we'll keep going. Yeah. Okay. I think we can actually do some more with this song.
Yay.
Ready? Good. So, if we are planning a breath that's longer than an eighth note, when are you actually going to start breathing? Let's put it into the rhythm.
Longer than an eighth note?
Yeah, we want it to be longer than an eighth note. We have, the piano is doing this. Something like this.
Would you start breathing at the of the piano? Like, here?
Well, notice that the last note is actually a dotted quarter. That might help you out.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll play it again now that I've actually seen how it goes. Alright.
Yeah,
So
I guess like you would start breathing whenever you get to like the final chord here.
I like that. Yeah, so we got this chord. sing.
Okay.
Chord, eighth, eighth, sing.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, I'll give you that again. They actually give you the same 2/8 notes to breathe with for the second one too.
Yeah.
So you got to use them wisely.
Yes. I was like, ooh, eighth note, breathe.
Use all that time.
Yes.
Muerto. And go. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Let's keep going. This is a 2-page song. So yeah. Okay.
Okay. It's like slurring like the. It's almost making a diphthong.
Oh. Yeah, that's very Italian and Spanish.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
I once had 4 vowels in 1/8 note. No. Yes, it was.
What?
3 vowels in a 16th note. That's what it was.
How?
I know. You really fly through them.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So. This is better than that one.
Yeah. Yeah. What? In a 16th note is crazy.
I know. Sometime I'll show you.
Please, that's like a challenge. Guinness World Record.
All right. Go ahead and just speak that. You already just spoke that rhythm. Never mind. Let's go back to the beginning then, so you can practice getting that breath. I'll give you the intro.
Okay.
All right. And as the intro is playing, this is your check-in moment to adjust, ears over shoulders. And plan ahead. We haven't done this part yet, so let's listen. So it's, luckily for you, it's the same note, but yes, let's cut off on to, so you can breathe. Puerto, quiero, and that one will be as if you have 1/8 note.
Yeah.
Quiero, muerto, 1. Quiero loca besar tu boca. And then we go back to the other melody. Actually, this one's a little different, but notice that note changes?
Ooh.
Yeah. So, la, ti, re, do.
Whoa.
Except it's a different key.
Can you play the mas?
Actually, that is the same key. This is an A minor. So this is an A minor. We start do, so, almost every phrase. Do, so, fa, mi, re, fa, sol, la, ti, re, do.
That makes sense. I should have solfeged this. I was like, why does it look so empty? I've got it now. I was like, sorry, continue.
You're good. You speak Spanish, so you don't have to do this for this song, but I do recommend writing in the translation in your other, like your German and your Italian song.
Cool.
And we don't have French this semester, right?
No.
Correct. Okay, good. All right, let's do, I actually want to start here, and then we'll back up and hit that transition.
Yes.
Just do all that on solfege.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, breathe.
Do, so, fa, mi, re, fa, do, ti, re, do.
Good. And remember, you stay on so 3 times.
Yes. So. No.
Good. Do it with words this time, but that is in the back of your head.
Oh, I think my pen died. It's fine.
My condolences.
Alright.
One,
Oh, solfege?
2, 3. Let's do it with words.
Okay.
Solfege in your brain though. 1, 2, 3. Release. That's so one that. Here, do it on solfege one more time.
Yes.
May. It's tricky when I stop playing with you, isn't it? I'm gonna let you figure that out on your own.
Oh, it's unscrewed. That's why. Okay. There it is.
Oh, you know what I did?
Yes.
I made tea right before your lesson, and I just let it get all cold. I completely forgot about it. Well.
Yay. Better late than never. Well, maybe.
No, that's cold.
Maybe never. Okay.
Oh, we tried. All right, you figure it out?
Yes.
Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, breathe. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Good, now it's in your brain forever.
Yes.
Do it with the words. 1, 2, 3, breathe. When you practice it, go to the solfege and come back to the words. Just to solidify, but you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. Start at go outside. Go. Good. Let's keep going. Just Woo!
Whoa. Oh yeah, it's the chromatic one.
Yeah, we have a ra stuck in there. So fa me re re ra do. And it's raw and tondo, so you can kind of find it. Sa da din din dum bum bum. Take your time. That's fine. Try it. 1, 2, 3, breathe. Yeah.
Whoa.
That's it.
Yay.
And it'll line up with your accompaniment, hopefully, and make it sound like this is the plan. The composer intended this. It was on purpose. Okay, I'm gonna go back up to that page turn, that transition.
Cool. Yeah. Okay.
And then we have like 1 minute left, so this is our last thing.
All right.
Just that phrase right there. 1, 2, 3, go. Good. So, what's your plan for that when you're practicing?
Well, learning the words and
Go ahead and come in. All right. So, tell me your plan real fast.
I'm gonna work on solfeging, breathing, alignment of my ears to my shoulders, and the words with the rhythm.
All right, sounds good.
Thank you.
Be planning ahead. When do you want to sing in studio next? Which studio? Do you want to try to sing one of these 2 songs? You don't have to know now. Just think about it.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you for letting me
you.
record.